In this video, I will be sharing my recipe for chocolate almond fudge. This is plant-based, it is refined, sugar-free, full of fiber and good fats. Stay tuned. Hey foodies, welcome back to my channel. Regular fudge is one of the most sugar-laden foods you can eat. This one is refined, sugar-free, and velvety smooth and so delicious. In a heat-proof bowl, combine a 1/4 cup of coconut oil and a 1/4 cup of raw cocoa butter. This will make it taste more chocolatey. If you can't find it, just use more coconut oil. And then you're gonna melt that either in the microwave or over a double boiler. Add 2/3 of a cup of almond butter, and you can change up the flavor of this by using any nut butter you like. 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of sea salt. Mix that up until it's nice and smooth. In order to make this recipe nice and velvety smooth, you do need a food processor or a mini chop or a high-speed blender with the plunger. Add 1 cup of ground almonds or almond flour, and you can sub in any ground nut here to change up the flavor. 2/3 of a cup of raw cacao powder. You can also sub in just regular cocoa powder. And 4 to 5 Medjool dates, depending on the size they are, and then roughly chop them and remove the pits. You'll run this in the food processor until you get something kind of the texture of wet sand. That was sped up. And then add your prepared wet ingredients to this, and you'll run it in the food processor again until it forms a dough, basically. Scrape that down during the process to make sure you don't have any pockets of dates or other things. Then run that again until it forms the thick dough. You'll now add the cold water to this. This step is important. It kind of smooths everything out, and run it again until you get a nice, smooth, velvety texture. Like that, smooth and shiny. Grab whatever it is you're gonna mold this in. A loaf pan is a great option, and line that with plastic wrap or a piece of parchment paper on all sides. And then you'll transfer your fudge mixture into whatever it is you're chilling it in and smooth it out as flat as you can using a spoon or an offset spatula. Top this with whatever you like. I like roasted almonds on this version. You can also top it with any chopped nuts, toasted coconut, chocolate chips, cocoa nibs. Cover the entire surface, and then that will help you in a second to press it down and make sure that it's flat and pressed into the mold. Cover the top, and then use your hands to really press that down and get the topping stuck into the fudge. Chill that until it sets up. It can take a couple hours, overnight is fine. The trick to getting nice, clean, smooth cuts is to use a hot, dry knife. So fill up a vessel with boiled water or run your tap as hot as it'll go. And then in between each cut, you'll warm up the blade and you will dry it off with a clean towel. And just repeat that process until your fudge is cut into whatever shape, whatever size you like. This is such a versatile recipe because you can mix up what kind of nut butter or ground nuts you use for your liking. There you have it, chocolate almond fudge. Please comment below if you tried this out, like the video, share it with a fudge addict out there that might want a healthier option. Have an awesome rest of your day.